We got a special interview for you guys this week. We went down to Queens, New York, and interviewed Gym Gang Andbrolic. He spoke in depth about this whole big pissing match that Gym Gang and Mc Trucc are having and have been having the past few weeks or so on the internet. So we sat down with Andbrolic and got all the information from him, from his side of the story, and from what his observations were before he got involved and why he got involved and what's happened since then. So that one we're going to bring to you, and we also are going to show you just a little tease from the Philly Fit Expo, because the Andbrolic interview was quite long and I didn't want to fucking chop it up. So I wanted to leave you the majority of it. So we're going to give you just a little bit Fit Expo from Philly at the end of that, and then we're going to show you more of those in the coming weeks. So we'll be right back after this quick break. Welcome to MSTV. We are here in Howard Beach, Queens, New York, at Limitless Fitness with Andbrolic Gym Gang.
Bang, 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 Andbrolic, salute.
Andbrolic Gym Gang, bang, bang. Dude, what's going on with this whole fucking Mc Trucc thing, man?
I think it's a misunderstanding that Mac, with his sensitivity, because he's a sensitive guy, he took out of context, and I guess because he put it on social media, it took a life of its own. And it just got crazy. Because Mac came to New York twice, and it was all love. And that was it. You know, it was all love. When he went back to LA, now we were supposed to go out to LA. We were supposed to actually go out to LA and, you know, bridge the gap with him, which was true. I didn't make it because of the snowstorm. So he's not lying. He's definitely right. But our CT hit us up and told us about the Iron Wars 3. And what happened was, you know, Gym Gang having a lot of people in a gang as a unit is good and bad, because you have a lot of voices. So Mark Swartz, which is one of the popular dudes in Gym Gang, everybody know Mark. Mark was reaching out to CT and them about Iron Wars 3. I never knew he was going to do Iron Wars 3. You know what I mean? I don't even think Red knew we was doing Iron Wars 3. But Mark did. You know what I mean? And as far as I was told is when we go to LA, we're going to meet with Mac. You know, we're going to go to his gym, his people. He had talked about us doing something with Strength Cartel. And we was just going to do the United thing that he spoke about. And that's what it was. Somehow in that, Iron Wars 3 took over. You know what I mean? Like, Iron Wars 3 became the factor. So I understand where Mac was coming from, because when they went to LA and they went to the Iron Wars, and I guess because he wasn't invited, he felt kind of shortchanged. Because I remember I was speaking to him, and I was like, yo, Mac, what's going on? He's like, yo, I didn't get invited. And Gym Gang, y'all came out here, and y'all treating me like, you know, like a foster kid. And I was like, nah, bro, you got to understand, like, you know, this whole thing of coming to LA was a CT Fletcher thing in the beginning when we came out there. Now dudes is back out there. We just paying homage. So I said, yo, Mac, since you Gym Gang, bang, bang, whatever, pull up. And he was like, nah, I don't fuck with them. So I kind of was confused, because, you know, when the outside looking in, I thought, like, you know how we in New York, I thought everybody on the West Coast was one. Because one of the things about the West Coast that I have observed, even with hip-hop, they stick together. You know what I mean? New York don't really stick together.
No, we don't.
You know, we got 5 boroughs for a reason. Like,
might as well be different planets some fucking times.
And I'm not knocking New York, it's my hometown, but I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But I thought the West was the West, you know what I mean? And I seen that Iron Addict. So I kind of was just figuring, I was telling them, like, yo, pull up, man. Fucking invitation, man. Gym Gang, we can pull up in there, Mc Trucc, and we going to ride out, even though I'm not there. He was like, nah, I ain't feeling that. And, you know, he hit me with I'm going to put a video out about it. So I kind of was like, you going to put a video out about it? He was like, yeah, I'm going to put a video about it. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? The video came out, and he kind of threw Gym Gang under the bus. Because Gym Gang members called me like, yo, what's up with Mac? And I was like, nah, you got to hear him out, though he felt like he got played. So I said, don't pay the video no mind, because it was a video that threw us under the bus, but it wasn't anything that could be fixed. It wasn't like, you know, oh, wow, he went out his way to violate, you know? It was more like he expressed his feelings. You know what I mean? And that was it, you know? I think after that, you know, another video came out, and then it became more like, yo, I'm beefing with these dudes. Fuck them. You know what I mean? And I reached out to him like, yo, Mac, is there beef? And Mac can't say I didn't. I call Mac. Because at this point, I'm like, yo, we still family. So we could do that. You know what I mean? I call Mac, and he like, yo, I show y'all mad love, and I promoted y'all, and y'all didn't do the same for me. So I was like, yo, Mac, your hashtag stay up with Gym Gang. You know what I mean? East Coast, West Coast, the 18-wheeler. It's on everybody. That Gym Gang, hashtag, everything. Whether it's a picture of Mc Trucc or not, them hashtags went up. So I was like, I don't follow. He said nobody promoted my clothing, nothing. So I'm saying to myself, yo, when you was in New York, you never gave me nothing from 18-wheeler. The only thing I recall that Mac sent was Gym Gang A. Gym Gang A, he sent her clothing. You send it to her. Like, I don't get it. You know what I mean? You send it to her, and then I seen it posted on Gym Gang P page. And I said, when did that happen? You know what I mean? Like, how you running with the fellas, but you vibing with the females. And you know, that's OPP. That's other people's property, my nigga. So we gonna keep it real tall, man. You know what I mean? That's OPP. You know what I mean? And I remember we was in a bar throwing back on the patrol. Mac had asked me about her. I said that's OPP.
He knew somebody was going with her.
OPP. You know what I mean? He knew. So now I'm saying to myself, when did y'all have this conversation where you were sending her clothes, but you ain't sending them to the bros? That's not the way. That's a backdoor move. It's a backdoor move, yo. So I'm like, yo, this dude backdoor on niggas, man. I ain't saying that because I don't want to start a revolution. So I ain't saying that because OPP, you know, I don't play with that. You know what I mean? So we was like, yo, make sure I don't get a misreading with that situation because it's kind of spooky. It was getting spooky out here. Then another dude, Gym Gang P, who changed his name, how would you do something like that, knowing the situation, put that on your page? Like, it's cool. So I started saying to my mans, and I'm like, yo, Mac he fucking with niggas in Gym Gang outside the circle? Like the immediate circle, you know, the forefathers. So I'm like, yo, what's up with this dude? He reaching. You know what I mean? But I realized that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? So when he says somebody DM his wife, okay, I'm not even going to front. I didn't know nothing about it, but even if it did happen, because it did happen, because I'm not saying it didn't happen, that was done to fuck with him purposely.
Because he sent the shit to the girl.
Green light everything. I'm going to keep it buck. I'm going to keep it real. I didn't know about it, but when I heard about it, I was like, fuck it. The kids could get it too. It's raw. Fuck it. The dog get it. We killing your roaches. We exterminating everything in your crib. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Because niggas be failed to realize, right? When you want to start the war, everything's green light. See, that's why, you know, at the end of the day, don't start no shit if you can't take losses. Because the game comes with losses. So now you get on TV all mad and hype. Yo, they come in my family. You know, it's a no-fight zone. You was OPP, man. I'm saying so. I mean, like, how you made the first move, which was a detrimental move, and then when a nigga counteract your move, you turn around and go to the people with screenshots. Look what they did to me. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is you all the whole time you talking about you're a gangster. Nobody in Gym Gang said they were gangsters. Niggas just move aggressive. That's not gangster. I know gangsters that ain't aggressive, but they just make phone calls and they whisper. So me being aggressive is just me. I'm just aggressive. Some people are passive aggressive. I'm overly aggressive. You know what I mean? Like, you know. So when he start talking all that and he start putting these little things up there and the people are going, oh my God, they violated. They went at his wife. Oh, that's unforgivable. You started the revolution. You know what I mean? OPP, you forgot? Because I remember in the bar, and I ain't trying to blow you up with your wife because she might be pulling your G-string right now. You know what I mean? She might be pulling your G-string like, you nasty nigga, you lied to me this whole fucking time. Because it's a fact. It's a fact, my nigga. That's worth everything I love. You asked me about Shorty in the bar, and Shorty wasn't there. But you asking about her. Because the first day we pulled up at Extreme Fitness, she was on deck. And she was working out. And I'm going to tell you something. You got to remember, she a team player. So when you see her and a couple other females in Gym Gang, they gonna show you love. They gonna give you a towel. They gonna get you a bottle of water. Cause that's what they supposed to do. Because they OPP. You know what I mean? Like you have a biker crew and the biker bitches, but you don't pull up as an outsider and try to fuck the niggas bitches. You know what I mean? That's how you end up in the trick bag. You know what I mean? Because look, I pulled up the Gym Gang. I'm like one of the newest members of Gym Gang, right? And I already seen OPP. So I'm hands off. You know what I mean? Even though they became my brothers, I already know. When you pull up to a situation, right? Like I pull up to your situation, MSM, I pull up to your office, right? I see a bad secretary at the desk, right? I kind of think either that's him or that's somebody here. I'm not going to be like, yo, bro, that's you. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's only obvious.
Kind of guy code. You just don't fuck with certain things.
Unless you say to me, that's yours. I'll be like, for real? I already know what it is. Because you watching, you know, the energy. You seeing the situation. You seeing how she moving. You know that's somebody's. You know what I mean? You don't go put your hand in the cookie jar. You know what I mean? You take the courtesy and you hold it down as courtesy. But when he asked me on the sidebar, like, yo, what's up with her? I said, that's OPP, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't around, but that's OPP. You know what I mean? But when I start seeing T-shirts, I was like, this nigga loose. You know what I mean? You know, a loose nigga, big ring on a little finger. You know what I mean? Shit don't got no, you know, just wangling around shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this nigga out of pocket. You know what I mean? So that happened. I ain't say nothing. But I brought it to Red attention. So Red said when he was on a ride with him to Westchester, and by the way, I'm from Brooklyn, I don't live in Westchester, man. Get your homework. Don't be lying just to lie, man. He just told me, right, we put him in Westchester so he can stay safe. Because he ain't on that time. Because New York is crazy. You know what I mean? So he was staying in Westchester where the trees and the birds be. You know what I mean? Chirping. He was good.
Suburban.
He was safe, bro. We took care of that boy. You know what I mean? He took care of that boy. You know what I mean? Just because he was our guest. And you know he's not going to come to New York and go back to LA with a scratch on him. And I'm not saying he no broke bummy nigga, but we told him your money not good out here, and we got you. Hands down, we got you. That's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? You're on our clock. You know what I mean? So that's all that was. It wasn't even about you being scared or you being tough. Nobody was
your guest. You were just treating them good.
Yeah, make sure your coach know we took care of you. That's just what it was. Twice. You know what I mean? So, but if you wanted chicks, we would have got that for you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I gave you the care package. Everything was in there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The flowers grow. You had to do sprinkle water. You know what I mean? Like, shit. So he was good. Like, you know, I gave him a good package. You know what I'm saying? And it was all love. It's nothing to talk about or throw in his face because that's just the way you do things. That's the culture. That's the culture. What I liked about Mac, and I believed him at the time, was here go fitness, and fitness is all good and it's all love. But here we get the opportunity to bring the urban aspect of fitness, which wasn't done before. You know what I mean? Where the urban guys get to play. So I think even though he had a little feelings here and there, for the whole cause and just to keep it positive, you could have restrained from your selfish ways just to let this plane take off the ground. Because, you know, even in hip-hop, right? When the hip-hop started, it started with battle rap. You know, you had Karis One from the Bronx beefing with the South Bronx, and the energy was good, but in the interim, people still got hurt. And I think hip hop kept going and going and going. Because remember, Scott LaRock got shot, and then this one got shot, and that one got shot. So there's always a dark cloud. You know, East Coast, West Coast, Biggie got shot, Tupac got shot. So now now in fitness, nobody wants to go to the expo, and I'll be like, yo, I got my shooter Ice with me. You know what I mean? And I pull up, he post up. He got like 2 hammers on him. Shit looking real foggy. He ready to go. Now you come here with your interview, and you like, shit, I just got shot. You know, I just got shot. Like, yo, you got shot at fucking expo.
Man, they hit the office.
I need a vest. Call a medic. Who wants to go through that?
Nobody does. Yeah.
Fucking go through that.
It's too old for that shit now, man.
Fitness. You know, like you come home and you explain to your wife or your female, what happened to you today? Shit, fucking expo. Shit got crazy. They need metal detectors in this shit. And that's why the nigga Mac got banned, because when Mac punched Bridge, right, at the expo, the first thing I said, Ice, you know this my man Ice. We were like, yo, that's a dumb nigga. That's a dumb nigga. Because guess what, on some real hood shit, you don't do shit like that in front of security and police. That's like a form of telling. Now, you didn't really want to shake with Rich, because Rich might have beat your ass up. Because don't get it twisted. Rich used to come out here. Rich ain't no square. You know what I mean? I came up watching Rich. Rich had swag. He might have hit you with a little two-piece. It may have been slow. But he might have dazed you. Because when you swing at Rich and you look at the tape, and I'm not glorifying it, but I'm just saying, y'all try to make Rich seem like Rich was some sucker-ass dude. Rich put this fitness shit in motion. A lot of y'all got a little Rich in y'all. Fuck what y'all want to say.
He's the first one that started this whole YouTube fitness crowd, man.
We all follow the leader, and then we take control of our destiny. Stop knocking the nigga Rich. Rich was rocking the Pradas with the thumbnail. Rich was rocking, Rich was pushing. I remember when I bought ice. Remember that 650? Rich had that burgundy 650. I got a fully loaded 650. He had the M, but I had the regular 6. But I liked his swag, the big dogs. He was wearing the LL Cool J hats. He bought the LL Cool J, the buckets. Boy, that swag. Yeah, swag. I remember when I was getting tattoos and I heard him talking about the tattoos on his muscle. I told my tattoo dude, who's a Mexican dude, right? Aztec. I said, yo, I like that. See how them tattoos flowing? He was like, I got you. So Rich engineered a lot of shit. Just like, for instance, some people might say, like, I'm a mini CT. Because the reason I say mini CT now, because I'm a little nigga, because I haven't accomplished what CT accomplished. But when people say, like, I'm a little bit like CT, and when I met CT and he said, I see a lot of you in me, I saluted that.
That's a compliment. The guy's fucking aces, man.
And then also, too, I'm going to tell you the Cali Muscle now. What I liked about Cali Muscle, he popped up, and I first seen Cali, I was like, yo, who this big motherfucker right here? Walking here, he should just be walking. He should be walking like a baddest man on the planet. I said, yo, and he jump up on the ball, and he start doing flagpole. I say, he bugging the fuck out. Like, because that's not big. You know what I mean? So, so when you look at all that, we all take a little bit. You know what I mean? So when I met Mac, it was cool. Like, we do what we do and whatnot. The whole way with this went, and then we're doing, like, the WWE or YouTube, and it's fuck you, and you come out here, no flight zone. I was like, damn, nigga, I signed up for this shit. You know what I mean? So when the shit was going on the whole time with him and Randy, he started talking about he Crip and all that. Nobody disrespected Crip. Because we on gang time. Whether we want to believe it or not, you on gang time. New York, LA is on gang time. LA is the motherland. New York adapted it, but it's just as dangerous. You know what I mean? And it's getting worse. You know what I mean? And when he started bringing that into it, that's when I saw the poison. Because what you're doing is, even if you might not be a real gang member, you're making other gang members feel like they got to participate. Because all it takes for somebody to be like, fuck Crips, fuck Bloods. Now it's like, yo, what they said? And it should get real. Because then you got real monsters that want to play. Who wasn't paying this shit no mind. Because then they think it's like, oh, that's some workout niggas. No, bro, I'm going to keep it real with you. When I was hustling, gym niggas is gym niggas. I'm like, oh, gym niggas over there lifting weight, boy, around here like that. You know what I mean? Baby oil and shit. Might pay that no mind. You know what I mean? But when you get them people involved who really do this for real,
challenging them in a way now, man. They got no choice. They got to step up now.
I'm talking about East Coast, West Coast, the motherland. You bringing the wrong energy into this. And then come to find out you're not even a certified gangster. I mean, but you're promoting that negativity. And then I'm reading the comments. Oh, y'all come out here. Y'all already know what it is. Brace yourself. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm in this society. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I'm looking at this individual like you're about 38, 40 years old. You're a father. You have a wife. You know what I mean? I don't see you do nothing in your videos other than sitting on your porch and in your garage and have a bunch of clothes in a box like you making all this money. And we all know these bullshit ass shirts can only make but so much money. You ain't living like, you large or that, but you on YouTube promoting. And then you're even stooping to the level of lying. You know what I mean? That's why I hit him with that, yo, bro, you a bad talking strand cartel. It got him so mad, he made 2 videos. You know what I mean? And he got mad when I said his father was a gangster. He made a video trying to tell his pops he was a gangster. But then he doing it slick. He said, pops, they trying to say that you ain't push my family, the family through it. No, that's gangster in that sense. But you're talking like your father was like Tuki. You know what I mean? Like, you talking a whole, because it's only natural. Like you could say, yo, my dad raised me and my brothers, and he took 2, 3 jobs, and somebody might be like, your dad's gangster. That's in respect. But you're saying it like he's a gangster. You know what I mean?
Same word, 2 different meanings.
Like Pops got Calico. in the back, you know what I mean? And a couple bodies, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, like the Chevy Hot outside, you know what I mean? You wanna like mislead people to think that. And even in the last video when I said, yo, you told me, because I remember you talking about United, we were supposed to all do it. He said, hey, we're going to do it with Strength Cartel. I remember when I was like, yo, cool. And I was like, yo, and I pushed that issue. He was like, nah, Strength Cartel ain't going to want to fuck with y'all because y'all bloods. And I was like, yo, Mac, I ain't blood. Fuck you get that from? A red hat? I mean, shit, red foams? The fuck you get that from? Because at the end of the day, where he was like, all this negativity and all that, and then he kept saying he fuck with me, but he don't fuck with my team. I felt like, you know what? I'm going to fuck with him. It's about time I fuck with him. It's about time somebody shut him up. Because you know what you're doing is you're not stopping. Remember, this shit was going on about 2 months now before I got into it.
You were sitting on the sideline for quite a while. Red was doing it, then Red backed off, and Mac was doing it on his own. Then
I was like, let me ruffle his feathers. Because I said, you know what I'm gonna beat him with? Points and facts. Points and facts. I'm not gonna do nothing outside of what's true and what's real. And that's what I hit him with. And I think he can stomach that because I think with him, he tends to just lash out. It don't have to make sense. So when he started saying all that stuff, I was like, even when he started getting mad, yo, Brolic, why you ain't living in the hood no more? You live in Westchester. I was sitting here watching it like, Westchester? Who the fuck live in Westchester? I still got a Brooklyn address. But when you make money, you can buy property elsewhere, buddy. You know what I mean? You the same dude that saw my car was like, wow. And I was like, yo, bro, it's a lease. You could do that too. It ain't about nothing. Because I don't front. I ain't going to sit there. I'm like, there's a $140, man. You can lease that, bro. You know what I mean? If I can lease that, you can lease that. Because I'm a nation fuck up. You know what I mean? Society reject. You said it, I done it. You know what I mean? I got a GED, locked up most of my juvenile life, never had a job experience. So they can't even go look me up and be like, he worked at Applebee's. You can't look at me up and find out I'm working nowhere. You know what I mean? But I changed my life. At 29, I'm 42. Just imagine from the time I was young, I've been a fuck up. 11 years old, I was arrested for armed robbery. I went to court. I was in the system. I was too young for my first mugshot. You're talking about a fuck up.
Spofford?
Spofford. You know what I mean? Straight like that. Spofford ass.
It's not a good place to be, man.
I was in Spofford. You know the first time I went to Spofford? In 88. You know what I mean? Spofford was wild. Niggas in Spofford was telling them I'm 18, really. So I could go to Rikers.
Send me to the Rock. Hang on to that door. We're going to be right back after this quick break.
This is Robert Frank, 615, and you're watching Muscle Sport TV, the most jacked and tan show on the fucking internet.
Check it out, guys, right here, HotStuffNutritionals.com, the company you know and love from way back when. All you guys that are in my age group, and even some of you younger bucks, you guys know all about Hot Stuff right here. This is my personal favorite, the banana-flavored testosterone potentiator maximum strength formula right here. This is an amazing product right here. It's been around for a long time, and there's a reason why. But they don't fuck around over at Hot Stuff Nutritionals. They also have Glandol. Now, this is something a lot of you guys overlook. All the shit that everybody in this wacky fucking world and industry and lifestyle take, you got to take care of your glands. Flood your body with over 80 hormone boosting factors right here with Glandol from Hot Stuff Nutritionals. Maximum Strength Raw Gland Complex. Sports performance, increase power and strength, boost energy and endurance, and increase exercise muscle recovery. If you're not going to recover, you're not going to be able to hit it hard the next day. So make sure you go to HotStuffNutritionals.com right now and order both of these today.
What's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power, and you are watching Muscle Sport TV.
And welcome back here at Limitless Fitness with Andbrolic Gym Gang. I got to ask you something. What the fuck is Applebee's that he keeps saying, Mac, all the time? Because I have no fucking clue.
This was Applebee's. Red used to hustle in Albany, right? You know what I mean? In that era when hustling was the thing. And he was hustling out there with some heavy dudes, you know what I mean? I don't want to throw the whole story out because I don't know if it's open cases, you know what I mean? But he was hustling. He got jammed up. When he got jammed up, he did Shock. You know what I mean? After Shock, it's like Shock is just like 50 did Shock. You know what I mean? He was in Shock with Tony Ayo. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, people don't know the history about what they talk about, Now, remember, when you did a bid and you come home, you got to do parole or probation, something, you know what I mean? And when you got a parole officer, that's the real tough guy. That's the guy that plays with your freedom. They say to you, get a job. When they tell you to get a job, I seen the realest dudes get jobs. You know what I mean? Like, even though, like, when I remember when I was doing my thing, my OG had got bagged up. He did, like, 3 years. He came home. And this is a dude that was in his 40s and established. Excuse me. He was in a work release program. He had to go do that job. Because when they come around, they want to see you coming back into society. So I think for Mac to throw that out there because somebody put him onto that, that's weak. That's weak, you know what I mean? That's almost like degrading because now you're trying to say, right, you're putting that out there. Like, nobody ain't never struggled before. You know what I mean? And, like, look, you used to strip. You think stripping is cool? Like, you think stripping is cool? Like real talk. Let's get down to stripping, right? I go to strip clubs, right? Sometimes I got 15 on me. My man got 15. My other man got like 800. Me and him go to strip club. We blow like 3 racks. But we do whatever we want. We drinking, we grabbing chicks up, pulling the G-string, spang. You know what I mean? They doing whatever. We having fun. It's exploitation in a way, but it's savagery that we tolerate. Now, you a male stripper. What's the difference? Because in most strip clubs, with male strippers, there's a lot of fat girls and gay dudes. You know what I mean? Big Mama goes to the strip club. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Most of the time it is the fat girls and grabbing the guy.
Not fat girls disrespecting fat girls, but big women. Big women, big drawers.
BBWs.
Big drawers. You know what I mean? Big drawers, you know what I mean? I know the big drawers, you know what I mean? Real Mc Trucc babies, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And they're aggressive. You know some of them, they got like the arms that look like it's just one arm. You know, and their arms are short. They look like they sumo wrestlers. You know what I mean? They need love too, I understand. But they got good money, so they playing the stripper. So they grab you here, you like a Twixel. They smack, bang, get over there, get your ass over there and shake it. You know what? Even if you did that, and I'm not disrespecting stripper, that's something you proud of. And then they come with their gay friends, and their gay friends got more money than them. You know what I mean?
Rather have the fat girl.
Yeah. So where
is she? Bring her back, you say.
And the clubs and the club owners, and they're about their business. You can't say what you don't want to do because you're in someone's business and someone's establishment, and it's run by that type of element. So you have to give lap dances to dudes and stuff and shit like that.
Not enough fucking money in the world, bro.
You room with Big Mama and her boyfriend. You know what I mean? So I think you should keep that. For moving forward, you should keep that to yourself.
Applebee's is a much more respectable gig to me.
2 for 10, 2 for 20, right? Whatever. Cause
whole day appetizers or whatever the other stupid slogans.
And some strapping gay dude talking about bring your ass over here. Looking like a Twinkie. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can't do nothing about it. And then and he think we doing that. We're not doing the Mc Trucc Expos. Somebody's actually putting that up there. You know what I mean? And it's funny because you want to run around with this gangster shit and niggas is showing you twerking and all that. Yo, bro, you know what's crazy? How you put that with gangbanging? Because like, in gangbanging, all right, let's talk about the gang, right? You're in a gang. We saw in the movie, you got gangsters, right? They're all in the gang. This right, he might be the mechanic. So that's the dude that get through the driveway, getaway cars. Yeah. You need a hot car? Yo, he got it. Then you might have a dude that, he got the guns. You call him up, you got all kinds of guns. You see it in the movies and shit. Okay. Then you got a dude, he might be a pimp. He got all the girls. Then you got the stripper. Where do he fit in? I mean, like, where he fit in the outfit?
No, it's already fags in the gang that need a little release once in a while.
They got some gay fag dudes that are gangs, but I know even with them, they don't need a stripper. That's happy hour. So they're gonna call Mac up, right? They're gonna be sending me, yo Mac, roll up here now. We got a situation. He gonna pull up with a duffel bag, and in the heat of the moment, he might grab the G-string and the baby oil. I forgot the gun. Damn, I was rushing. Oh. No, I'm just saying, like, I don't understand people, man. Like, man. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Now you grab, there he doing his videos. He got the grandmother wig on. You know what I mean? He got grandmother wig looking crazy. You know what I mean? Then they had one video where he was like running in place with tights on, but he pulled them all the way up here. You know what I mean? Like he liked things up his crack. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And then if you listen to him, he always talking about going up with somebody's shit. Like you would say, I'll make some money. Fuck you until you like it. I'm gonna bust your booty hole wide open. What is wrong with you, man? Like, listen, I have nothing against the rainbow people. You know what I mean? Nothing against the rainbow people, but at least if you're gay and you accept you're gay, cool. Because I got no gay people. You know what I'm saying? You gay. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Nobody cares, you know what I mean? But when you like trying to act like you a thug and you trying to disrespect someone by being gay when that's you're questionable, something wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll make somebody fuck you in your ass till you like it. What are we talking about here? You know what I mean? You the one that's doing your ego and doing that wiggly shit, making your butt cheeks clap. You know how the girls be making their butt cheeks clap? Because I know they ain't paying you in the club for you to just stand there and be like this. You got to do all kinds of handstand.
Got to move all 18 wheels.
18 wheels, Joe. And not jackknife. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's extra jackknife.
You know what I mean? So, and then you a father with a bunch of girls. And what are you like, what are your whole thought process on your actions and your behavior? And then you going at it with dudes that showed you love. Even if something had went left, you would have been like this, you know what? I'm going to let bygones be bygones. I'm going to let them do them, and I'm going to do me. But you constantly creating a problem. Like if somebody showed me love and we have a falling out, we got a falling out. Ain't nobody business. I just don't fuck with you like that. But you want to make it known. And then you want to insult people and disrespect people. Then you want to say me Andbrolic type. See, I knew he wasn't ready for me to get at him. You know what I mean? Because he kept saying I was tight. So I said, let me show you I'm going to show America how phony he is. I'm going to come at him. So when he bigging me up, I'm going to come at him. So now you got to explain why Brolic coming at you. If you say he cool, because he said Brolic real like me. Even though Brolic is CO, we walk the same life. I never stripped. I hustle. We walk the same life. So when I shot at him, I said, I want to see how he going to get out that. So in order for him to get out that, now you the police. I don't want no smoke with the police. Yeah. But you want to know something crazy? A correction officer don't lock people up.
Yeah, I saw that in your other video. You were explaining the whole difference.
Correction officer work in the jail. Like I work in a maximum enhanced security. Guess what? No gun. I don't have a whistle. And guess what? If it go down, it go down. You know what I mean? Look at my knuckles. It goes down.
Got to use what your God gave you.
Then he trying to talk shit about me, right? Remember, I work in New York City, Rikers Island, the #1 jail in the world, right? Check this for the detention, right? You think if I was a fraud and I was punching inmates in the face and beating up on the weaker inmates in New York City, you think I'll be on social media? You really think I'm gonna be on social?
You would never fucking be out there, no.
Since Mc Trucc started talking that crazy, you ever seen anyone came up and like how his cousin spoke about him? You ever seen anyone come out and talk negative about me? Because bro, I know where I'm from. I mean, and a lot of times, people tend to think, oh, he the police and you running because you're trying to make what you're doing right and you're trying to make me seem wrong and negative. And then you're using lies and whatnot. And then you're talking about how I'm dissing Straight Cartel. I met Straight Cartel in LA the last time I was out there. We ain't had no problems. And they approached us. And we chopped it up. You know what I mean? And I looked at them like solid dudes. But you told me they don't fuck with us because we bloods. You told me they don't fuck with us because we black. Because they don't fuck with blacks. But a black person told me this. So I was like, okay, that's weird. But then when he in the video, he's talking Mexican. So I said, okay, man, he must be Mexican. I just don't know it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's saying they don't fuck with blacks, but they fuck with him. You know, and what's fucked up is he's misrepresenting them. Because he's saying shit like that. You know what I mean? About them to us. So that's why we kept our distance. You know what I mean? But with everything that was going on, to me, I feel like when you're going to come at someone, you're going to use the truth and you're going to expose them, you're going to tell it like it is. I never said nothing about Mc Trucc. Honestly, that's not true. Because words are powerful. Let me say I say something about Mc Trucc that ain't true and he get hurt behind that, that's on me. So I'm going to say what I know is to be the truth. You know what I mean? Because guess what? My words, I got to be accountable for my words. I'm not into stupid stupid low to conquer. I'm going to be upright when I speak. I'm not going to sit here and just make lies up. Like, he lied to the people. He lied to people and said, I never said that. Yeah, you did. I didn't know Big Boy from Orange County. You told me he was from Orange County. You told me he ain't hood. You told me a good kid. You told me you got him under your wing. You told me that. Other than that, I don't care about none of that. Because all I see is a brand that's successful. Because with Mac, everything, I'm crip. Bro, stop. Nobody cares. We in fitness. This is not a gang beef. You know what I mean? And Gym Gang is not a gang. It's a gang meaning it's a gym. It's an organization that we stand by instead of being in the streets in gang, being a gym gang. That's why our whole thing was going to different gyms and even calling people out, but on the gym time. And you can see even when I went to LA, I blew my elbow. And that's part of it. And guess what? I didn't cry about it because I was popping shit. And you pop shit, you got to hold it down. You know what I mean? And I didn't make no excuse. I said I got spanked. Because guess what? Ali got spanked. He's still the greatest of all time. You know what I mean? And if you can't get beyond that, then stay in your house or your porch and talk shit.
Where does this thing go from here now? You've been putting a few videos out. Mac's been putting a few. It's like a pissing match of videos.
It's over for me. It's over. And you know why? Because you know I told you before we put the cameras on, and you've seen this on Boondocks. It's called a nigga moment. I have got caught up in a nigga moment. You know,
That's funny.
white people should be more ashamed when they get caught up in nigga moments. But first of all, you're not a nigga, right? So if you get caught up in a nigga moment, you are worse than me. You're screwing up.
Two different ways.
I tell my white friends, because I got a lot of white friends in Howard Beach, I tell them all the time, don't aspire to be a nigga. Just don't aspire to be a nigga. Don't have nigga tendencies. You know what I mean? That can lead you down a slippery hole. It's cool to be urbanly, inclined. But you see, because there's a difference between swag and nigga shit. So I got caught up in that. You know what I mean? Because when I start to figure I'm going to get at Mac, I had to get into some nigga shit. And I got in a nigga mode. And with a nigga mode, when you get in nigga mode, when you get in nigga mode, right? Because you might be sitting here, then your hat turned backwards. You know what I mean? And then you go from talking straight to like, you fucking nigga shit. You start doing that shit, you know what I mean? Then the hands start, with the female, they get real, you know what I mean? But the niggas be like, yeah, and then the hands, then all of a sudden, the feds watching, that's gang codes. Then you fuck, you know what I mean? Because we all seen it before. So I would say this, I apologize to the fitness world. Because, I learned something a long time ago. With being a man, you have to have accountability. And I do apologize to the fitness world because I listen to my fans, and they say, yo, bro, like, we like the videos, we like the motivation. What the fuck is this? I had one lady told me, I'm feeling you. I never thought you of all people would go there. And I said, you're right. I was just being a nigga. And she laughed. She laughed but on all honesty, I said, wow, and at the same time, when you got a platform and you don't uphold it to the standard, you're letting people down. Because you don't know, there's people every day that get up like, yo, this brother right here, that's my man. Then they get up one time and they see you do some other shit, they be like, oh man, damn, fuck, it's over. Shit, they throw the towel in. You know what I mean? Because they really believe you're different. And people aspire to be different because they always say, the world is fucked up, but there's one person I can count on. Is you. Then they see you go over there. They see you coming out the hookah. They see you coming out the strip club with cocaine on your mustache. And they're like this. Oh, man. It's over. It's over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because that's like, that's like we found, you see Spider-Man in a hookah bar. You know what I mean? You be like, oh, Spidey, this is what you do with your superpowers. You know what I mean? Because you let people down. So I believe I let people down. You know what I mean? When I was getting into my feelings and my nigga shit. Because nigga shit is selfishness. You know what I mean? It's all about your ego and being an alpha male. I'm gonna have the last word. Fuck you. It's like you touch me, I'm gonna keep hitting you back. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. And then we start going way off course. So I do apologize for the people going forward. I don't even want to get too much into having any more beef like that with anyone. I'd rather us just build on a positive platform and go forward.
Totally get you on that, man. And shout outs for your social media. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, my page is Andbrolic Gym Gang. That's Andbrolic _Gym Gang. And you can also go on the Gym Gang core page. One of my boys that I rock with a lot is my man Ice Beyond Average. You know, like when you see me sometimes with the brolic stuff, that's usually my man. Like the reason I say that because before this all started, I like to give respect and a salute to where it belongs. The individual that got me into this game was Ice Beyond Average. Then I got my young boy, Justin. You see him a lot. If you see me, he's Limitless Gang. Yeah, Limitless Gang. That's a kid that I've been working with. He's 16, and I like working with kids because the reason I'm sitting here today because with all the bullshit I was going on, people mentored me. And going forward, I wish Mc Trucc all the best. I don't see us being buddies because there's a lot of things that were said, but I do want him to have success. And I hope that if he do listen to this with all the little punchlines and the joke, I hope that he really tone it down. You know what I mean? And let his talent show because he's talented. He is talented and he is creative. But outside of that, when you're doing other stuff, like you get off the track, you're over. It's over.
There's plenty of room in the fitness industry for you guys, Mac, and everybody else. No need to have a little beef with each other. But like you said, hopefully the beef is over with. But
it's over with me, man. It's over with me.
Yeah, I hear you. That's cool. But Andbrolic, I want to thank you for joining us on MSTV, and we'll be right back after this quick break.
Wrestle.
Here at the Philly Fit Expo, OldSchoolIron.com presents the Sport Media's coverage. And we're here at the Hey Day Footwear.com booth with our buddy Darin Hager. What's up, Darin?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You guys seen their ads in the magazine before. They have some really cool workout shoes. What's some of the hot ones that are going now?
The tactical trainers, which are the military influenced ones, are doing great. It's got a flat sole, great for leg day. And then in particular, that black on black one, the Super Freak Ninja, flying off the shelves. Not even here yet. We've already sold quite a bit.
And it's really weird because workout shoes, there's not that many auto mix. There's really not a lot of companies. So when you find something hot, you guys are obviously very different. You have some cool styles, very unique look, edgy look to it. It's really a good market because there's not a lot of people that are doing this. How many years has Hey Day been in business?
10 or 11 according to LinkedIn.
According to LinkedIn, so 10 or 11. So we started in 08, so we're pretty parallel. So that means we're here to stay, I'd say, right?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. If I was going to go somewhere, it would have happened already. But I'm here, and we're just getting bigger. And everything's going great.
And other expos, you guys have been doing any other expos?
We did Body Power last May. We did the LA Fit Expo last January, which was huge, 65,000 people. But for the first time ever in Philly, I'd say it was a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, definitely. It's the first shot in the East Coast doing one of the Fit Expos. Always was West Coast, so I'm glad. I'm from New York. I don't know where you guys based out of.
Boston, but I'm a New Yorker.
Oh, okay. So basically, we could drive to this expo then.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I came here. It's 5 hours, and with shoes, it takes up a lot of space, a lot of inventory. We don't really have the budget to have a full trade show, freight transport. So whatever I can load into my minivan and that's where I'm going.
Can't hurt, man. So it's easy. We did the ride ourselves. It was a drivable expo, but definitely check out HeyDayFootwear.com and check out all their really cool styles of their shoes.
So, are you looking for open and honest talk about female bodybuilding, female muscle, competing, and more? Well, here it is. Make sure to watch me, Crystal Wildfire Anthony, on Spreading Like Wildfire on Muscle Sport TV. Not only will I give you my uncensored opinions, but I'll also show you some sexy muscle. Want to see more? Just come watch me on MuscleGirlsLive.com and follow me on Instagram at Crystal Wildfire Anthony. You want to be careful, though, not to get burned. It's hot, and it's going to be spreading like wildfire. Make sure you guys sign up. Watch us at Muscle Sport Mag, Muscle Sport TV, and come say hello.
There's plenty more where that came from. That's what you're going to keep hearing because we got so much fucking cool material from Philly. It was great hanging out with the family in the city of brotherly love. Of course, thank you again to Darin and the guys at oldschooliron.com for being the title sponsor of MSM's Philly Fit Expo coverage. You're going to see more in the coming weeks of the video interviews and just some of the crazy fucking B-roll that went on in Philadelphia the weekend of April 28th and 29th. So make sure you subscribe right here, Muscle Sport TV on YouTube, for free daily quality content. And we will see you guys back here in 1 week with the next episode of our flagship program, MSTV.